4 dimensions of encounters, Pastor, that any man who wants to do business with God in this season, in the midst of this evil and perverse generation, there are 4 dimensions of encounters that every single one of us seated in this auditorium and those who would be listening must pass through to prepare and equip them to manifest the reality of the kingdom, the reality of the spirit life, the life of dominion, the life that represents possibilities that are only contained in the Christ. And I want to introduce us. I don't know how far we would stop, but wherever we reach, that would be sufficient for this morning. We'll walk with time. Are we together? The first encounter is the encounter with Jesus, the Son of God. Write it down. Don't be familiar with what I'm saying at all. The first dimension of encounter that anyone at all walking upon the face of the earth must have to introduce you to a life of victory and beauty and glory is an encounter with Jesus, the Son of God. Jesus was speaking to Nicodemus. Nicodemus came to him by night, John chapter 3, and he asked him a question. He says, Rabbi, we know that thou art a man sent from God. He said, for no man can do these things except God be with him. Are we together now? And Jesus replies Nicodemus and says, verily, verily, I say unto you, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom. Then Nicodemus responds and says, can a man be born the second time? Can he enter into his mother's womb, and so on and so forth? Verse 5 says, Nicodemus now said, Jesus speaking, he said, except a man be born, listen, of water and of the Spirit, then he says he shall not enter. Your phone rings the Christian song, you off it quickly because you are not sure the embarrassment it may cost you. We have allowed society to indoctrinate us and make us believe that Jesus is a disadvantage. An encounter with the Son of God. There are many business people who don't know him. They want to use him. If you talk to them, if you tell him, let me give you a business idea, they say, wow, please, I've been waiting for it at this point of recession. And he said, look, my idea first and foremost is Jesus. He said, yeah, are you stupid? You think I think I didn't go to school? You see how they make it look? Pastor, the reason why we do not seek him is because we do not believe he's an advantage. We were designed not to waste our time. So we commit our time to the things that we consider to represent value to us. Saul of Tarsus met him once, and his ministry and life changed. The woman with the issue of blood met him once, and her situation changed. Blind Bartimaeus met him on the road to Jericho once, and their lives changed. Have you not seen that? Jesus changes people. Jesus lifts people. An encounter with him introduces the supernatural to your life. There are many more encounters, but this, Jesus said, sir, I am the door. Any other way you want to route it, you are a thief. I am. If I enter your house praying in tongues through the window, am I your friend? Please answer me. If I enter with hamper for you and I use the window, am I still your friend? The door. There are many riches in that house. There are many dimensions. That, like you enter a house and there are many rooms, which other encounters will open us. But the master door, like you have the main door. The main door, listen, is not principles. The main door is not impartation. The main door is the Son of the living God. Jesus said, I am the way. I lead you to the truth. You have to follow the way first. Forget truth until you find the way. When you find that truth, then you will walk in the experience of life. They understood what he was saying. No matter what food you have in your kitchen for me, if I cannot come through the door, I will